Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of DB Cars itself, and today's episode I'll be reviewing TribeCar Toyota Wish. Let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is guys the Toyota Wish from TribeCar itself. So basically I'll be running through you guys the overall damages for this car if there's any itself. So yeah, basically let me just walk you guys through for this car itself. So then upon my first inspection right there, any obvious damage to this car, which is a good thing. So that's a plus side. And next I'll be moving, will be showing guys the, if you guys didn't know, actually I already reviewed a Toyota Wish on my channel itself, which is the non-facelifted one. But in this video itself I'll be showing guys this, which is the facelifted version of that Toyota did to their car itself. So basically, if you guys didn't know, this is the facelifted Wish itself, which Toyota did to, I think, somewhat like to boost up the sales, since I think sales were quite good. I don't know the reason why they don't do a facelift, but I could speculate that maybe the reason why they decided to do it because maybe the sales was quite good, so hence they decided to do a facelift for this car itself. But let me just run through you guys the difference between this Wish itself and the Wish that I reviewed a month back. So first up is I'll be showing you guys the front itself. So the front is one big thing that changed for the front of the car itself. So if you guys, I'll put a photo of the non-facelifted one right here itself. So basically you guys can notice, basically the headlight, they changed basically the whole front end of the car itself, they changed. So basically a new headlight itself, a new front bumper, and also a new grille itself. So that's one thing they changed for the front of the car itself. Moving to the back itself, the side, there isn't any obvious difference that changed from the last generation itself. There's only the second thing that they changed from the back, as of what I can observe, is basically they changed this tail light section right here itself, if you guys seeing right now. So basically they changed from the regular rectangular headlight, which I'll put the facelift, non-facelifted rear end photo right here itself, so you guys can take a look at. So basically they changed the back of the tail light housing itself from the square looking type to this rectangular type itself. So that's one thing they changed as well. And also they also changed the rear bumper itself. So basically, in short, if you guys want a short summary of what they changed for the facelifted and non-facelifted Toyota Wish itself, is basically they changed the exterior of the car, basically the front bumper and the rear bumper, as well as the front and rear headlight itself. So yeah, other than that, there isn't any other obvious changes I can see from this car itself. But the next thing I'll be showing you guys will be the interior, which is the dashboard itself. So yeah, but before I show you guys the dashboard itself, I'll be showing you guys the rear 7-seater, the third row option for this car itself, which I promised to you guys in my non-facelifted video, which I promised you guys I'll be showing you guys the rear itself. So let me just jump straight to that in a moment. But if anyone's wondering about the rear cargo capacity, it is basically the same as the non-facelifted one. The only difference in this video is I'll be showing you guys the rear seating itself and how it feels like. So yeah, let me just unlock the car and I'll show you guys the rear seating right now. So let's dive straight in. So let's just jump straight into the rear seat itself. So I think the previous person that rented the car has already folded down the seat to access to the third row itself. But let me just I'll show you guys how the process to how to get to the third row seating after that. But let me just jump into the third row itself. So basically, okay, now I'm basically in the third row. Let me just pull this seat forward. Okay, I need to adjust this. Okay, so basically this is my third row point of view itself. Not too bad, because I haven't reclined this seat back to its original position, but I can imagine if this was to be reclined back to its original position, which is this right here itself, it definitely won't be comfortable, because I don't really have much space once it is reclined to this position. But one good thing is this seat it looked like actually reclined to a position where it is actually comfortable. So probably the person sitting in the middle row will have to sit up straight itself in order for the third person in the back to have a comfortable sitting itself. But overall, I still can tuck my feet under the seat itself if I want to. If not, then I will probably just sit in the middle row itself. So yeah, let me just show you the process how to go out itself, which is I can just by pulling this white lever right here, which is quite obvious right down there itself. So I just need to pull on that and the seat will drop forward, and it will go, and it will basically drop forward and it will push itself to the front itself. So getting out itself, the next process getting out is a bit hard, but you just need to duck down low and just put one feet out, and yeah, just like that. So basically that's how you get out of the third row for the wish itself. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you what do you get in the back. Well, you got some cup holders itself and some storage space in the rear itself. So yeah, to go back to the original position, need to just do that and just recline the seat back up to its original position, and voila, you got a center row, a middle row seating for the passenger itself. In the middle row, how does it felt like? Well, it's not too bad because you get this arm right here from this middle row seating, which slide forward and backwards, and also tilt forward and backwards for the person comfort itself. But otherwise, got a big amount of leg room, right? You also got some storage pocket right here itself, and headroom right is the same as the previous generation which I reviewed last month itself. But overall, good amount of space lah. So yeah, and then let me just show you guys the front of the car right now. So let's go. Alright then, now let's just jump straight into the front seat of the Toyota Wish from TribeCar itself. So basically this is how the interior looks like on the facelifted version itself. So very different from the non-facelifted version which you guys saw itself. But if you guys want, I think I will just put a photo of the non-facelifted dashboard right at the corner itself, so you guys can definitely compare that to this and that previous generation itself. So yeah, so basically one thing changed is, you already noticed, is you got some space right here to put your stuff if you want to. You also got a good amount of storage space right here to put your stuff if you want to put any of your stuff right here. Moving on, you got some more storage space. You got this tray right here which you could put your stuff, and this very nice secret compartment which goes quite deep, which you could actually put a car key here if you want to hide it or hide any stuff right here itself. You got an ashtray here which is the same from the previous generation Wish itself, and more space right at the bottom, cup holder right here itself. And this is definitely I would say this is classified as a 2-layer storage space itself. So basically you can put some stuff on top here, then you can hide stuff, you can just put it right here itself, and just use this plastic thing right here to hide it on top itself. So yeah, oh yeah, and you get this very nice armrest for the drivers. Somehow it's only for the driver itself, but like it's already spoiled itself. So yeah, definitely won't be using that anytime soon. What else do you have? Well, you got some more space right down below here. Some here, more space right here to put your drinks if you want to, and this to close the door. And that's probably it for all the storage space itself. Oh yeah, and you got a very small one right at the top of the dashboard right here which you can put your stuff. Other than that, that's probably all for the storage option for this car. Moving on, you got next I'll be moving on to the center console right here itself. This is their, I think this Toyota facelifted updated infotainment itself from the previous generation, which if you guys saw. So basically this I won't be fiddling around too much. So if you guys want to know more about it, you guys can rent this car or rent any similar Toyota Wish in your area to figure out more about this itself. But one thing I'll be showing you guys is this thing right here itself. So I would say this is very similar to the last generation with the non-facelifted one. Basically most of the controls are carried over, just that they are now easier to reach and all within a big rectangular area itself. So yeah, and that this I won't be going too much because it's the same as every other car and same for the previous generation Wish itself. So yeah, but one thing it has Toyota included in is this eco mode right here itself. So basically I think if you want a better fuel efficiency, a better you want to have more fuel in your car, I think you can just press eco mode and it will, I don't know, I don't see a big difference in it, but if you want to press it to save some fuel itself. So yeah, and just right next to it you got your hazard light switch itself. So yeah, but yeah, that's probably it for all the buttons itself. You got your gear knob right here itself to select the gear itself, which is very nice within the reach of the steering wheel itself. It's a good thing, and that's probably it for this car itself. Next up, I'll be moving on to the I'll be showing you guys the gauges itself. So the gauges itself, they change as well. So that's one thing. So basically you got your rev counter on your left and speed on your right, and the fuel gauge on the center itself. This small screen right here is basically your odometer itself, and your trip information if you want to know more about your trip information, average mile per gallon, and how much fuel you're getting at the time being. But not much I can say for this car itself. So yeah, One thing also changed is basically there's this basically you got this start button right here itself. So basically gone are the days where you have to put the key to the ignition button itself. Now you got your start button right here, which you could actually press your foot on the brake itself and just start the engine itself, and the car will splutter into life, compared to putting the key into the ignition itself. So yeah, and you got your window control switches right here if you want. No, sorry, not window control switches. Mirror adjusting switches right here to adjust the left and right hand side mirror itself. So yeah, you also got your folding mirrors right here itself if you want to fold the mirrors, and that's probably it. Oh yeah, and you got your turn off your traction control button if you want to turn off the traction itself. So yeah, and I think that's probably it for this car itself. The window switches are basically the same compared from the the same from the previous Wish itself, so there's nothing changes itself. Sun visors still the same as well, so nothing really changed itself. So yeah, light switch and just press to turn on turn off itself. But yeah, I think that's probably it for this car itself. If you guys enjoy my review, you can always click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click subscribe and click to see my 2 other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Before you guys go off the video, let me just show you guys one more thing, which is the key. This is the key that I mentioned to you guys. So basically, gone are this where you have to slot it in. This now just lock, unlock. These 2 simple buttons just to unlock and lock the car itself and to start the car itself. But yeah, very simple button itself. So yep, that's what I want to say for this video itself.